Hi everyone, welcome in Balakrishna classes. This is your third lecture related to chapter number first is units and measurement. So today we are discussing about the applications of uses of dimension analysis. Okay, the first use is to check the correctness of physical equation. To check the correctness of physical equation. Here we are use one equation of and we are find out the correctness physical equation. Okay, so means what? The LHS is equal to RHS. So consider the first equation of motion. We know that equation of motion V is equal to U plus AT. V is defined your final velocity, U is defined initial velocity, plus A is defined acceleration, and T is defined your time. Okay, so you got a first equation V is equal to U plus AT. This equation is defined first equation of motion. Okay, so we know the dimensions. You have dimension chart in your textbook. Okay, so refer this dimension chart and write down your what is my LHS. LHS is my V. So first we are written velocities dimension. Velocities dimensions are L1 m0 t minus 1. So I written here L1 m0 t minus 1. So next we are find out the velocity, initial velocity is dimension. So this and this one is same. So I directly written L1 m0 t minus 1. So next I have acceleration dimension. So acceleration dimension is L1 m0 t raised to minus 2, and the time t, small t is defined time. So dimensions are L0 m0 t raised to 1. So t, only t is present, so t to the power is 1 and L to the power is 0 and to the power is 0. So next just put the dimensions, all dimensions in this equation. So what I got? Put the LHS. LHS is my this one. So I written the LHS is equal to, what is my U? U's dimension L1 m0 t minus 1 I written here. Next just multiply this dimension and this dimension. When I multiply, then I got L1 as it is L1 plus 0 1 L1 m0 plus 0 m to the power 0 t minus 2 plus 1. What is minus 2 plus 1? Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So I written here minus 1. So here is the proof. The LHS and your RHS is same. Here is the proof. Your LHS and RHS is same. Means what? The two equations, physical equation, are correct. Okay. So you find out the correctness of physical equation. Okay. This is your first uses of dimension analysis. So next we are discussing about the second use. To establish the relationship between related physical quantity. What is my second uses? To establish the relationship between related physical quantity. So now in this use we are find out relation between two quantities. Okay, suppose T is directly proportional to L to the power A. Means what? T is defined your tension. Okay, so tension is directly proportional to the length and tension is directly proportional to acceleration due to gravity is defined G. Defined G. So we are find out the power of L and power of G. We are find out power of L and power of G. So we don't know the power of L and power of G. So I use specific A and B. What we are use? Specific small letter A and B. So therefore T is directly proportional L raised to A and G raised to B. Okay. So when this directly proportional sign is converted to equal sign, then K is defined your constant. So now we know the dimensions. Just put the values of dimension T is defined tension, so T1 is present. L is defined length, so L1 is present. M0 T0, and to the power is A. Why? Because here L to the power is A, so I written here A. Okay. So next G raised to B, so L1 M0 T raised to minus 2. G to the power B, so I written here B. This is dimension of acceleration due to gravity. Is defined G, so this is equal to A. A's dimension and G's dimension are same. Okay, so we have this formula, so I written here. So next, put the dimensions. His dimension is this one, so I written here L0 M0 T1. K as it is a constant. So next, L raised to A, so L1 M0 T0 raised to A into L1 M0 T raised to minus 2 into B. So next, L0 M0 T1 LHS is same as, so K as it is. So just multiply this A to the bracket. Just I multiply A to the power of L, M and T. Okay. So when I multiply L raised to 1 into A with L raised to 1 means what? L raised to A. M raised to 0 into A is 0. So M to the power 0. T 0 into A is 0. So T to the power is 0. What I got? Just L raised to L to the power A. So next, here L raised to 1, 1 into B is L raised to B. M raised to 0, 0 into B is 0, so M raised to 0. And T raised to minus 2 into B, we got T to the power minus 2B. So I just written it. Okay, so now LHS as it is, I put here LHS as it is. Okay, just added the L term. Okay, so L to the power A is here, L to the power B is here. So L to the power A plus B, I written here L to the power A plus B. M raised to 0, M raised to 0, 0 plus 0, 0. So you got M raised to 0. Okay, so next T raised to 0 plus T to the power minus 2B. So T to the power minus 2B. Okay, now just think about the power of L, M and T. Okay, so here is 0. So 0 is equal to A plus B. I got it. Okay, so A is equal to minus B. That is my first equation. A is equal to minus B. Next, M is 0, 0, so you got 0 is equal to 0. T is equal to 1 here. And T is equal to minus 2B. So minus 2B is equal to 1. Minus 2B is equal to 1. Just think about your power. Okay? So L, M and T, it will be neglected. Just think about your power. What is my power? So when L is equal to 0, A plus B, so 0 is equal to A plus B. So I got A is equal to minus B. And 1 is equal to minus 2B, so minus 2B is equal to 1. So B is equal to, you got minus 1 by 2. What is my B's value? Minus 1 by 2. Just put the value of P here. So minus minus is plus. So you got here A is equal to 1 by 2. I got the values of A and B. What is my A? A is half. And what is my B is minus half. So the relation is, just put the value of A and B here. So I got T is equal to K. L raised to A's value is half. So L raised to half. B's value is minus half. So G's value is power to the minus half. Okay. So next, T is equal to, put the value of K is equal to 2 pi is the constant. 2 pi. K value is 2 pi. So L to the power is half, means what? This is in square root. So I written here square root. L to the power half, then is numerator, and G to the power is minus half, then is comes to denominator. So G is comes to denominator, L is comes to numerator. So you got the relation of tension on a string is, the equation is, period is T is equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. This is your period of a string, of conical pendulum, of simple pendulum. You got the period of T is equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. So today we are stopped here. Thank you.